And we're back. And we're back. Ah, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, guys? Hold up. No way. Did a fucky happen? I think a fucky happened. Oh, that's bad. Oh, my controller wasn't charging. Oh, man. Well, I'll figure it out. I fucking have two dead controllers, so that's something. How's everybody doing? How's Blind Fury doing today, man? How's Blind Fury doing? Not even ready. I'm not even ready. Gotta put the old headphones in the head. Hope you're good, man. I'm doing okay, thanks. That's good to hear, bro. That's good to hear. Thanks for checking out my video. Um, it's, I appreciate the support the video's been getting. I was a little bit skeptical, but I really thought about it. I gave it a lot of thoughts, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. People have told me not to do it because they're like, you should stick to GTA. Just stick to only GTA and stuff. And I've heard that a lot, that's like a common thing. But for me, what's going on? Hold up. Hold up. What is the problem? Bro, my headphones aren't working. Hold up. 1 second. I'm having some technical difficulties. There you go. You guys there? What the fuck am I doing? This is why you can't do drugs, kids. Very insightful that video. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I, it's like that's what my heart is telling me to do. Like, that's why I did it. I was really debating, and I was like, you know what? My gut is telling me just do it because why not? And I thought about it a lot, and my videos are gonna be very different, I would say, from this point right now. Until we get some actual news, I'm gonna be like experimenting and trying different things out and seeing like what kind of works, what I enjoy, what people enjoy. I'm gonna try to get better as well. Like, there's things I noticed. I watched that video back a couple times, and I was like, there's things I could do better, you know? And I will do better. I just I'm trying to decide what I want to talk about. I'm probably gonna go, I don't know. I might, we'll see what happens. But, when we actually start getting content, like trailers, screenshots, when the hype starts to build, I definitely have ideas of what videos I want to make. Like, I'm not just gonna be like a self-help channel disguised as like a fucking GTA 6 channel, you know? I'm not gonna go that direction. Oh, it's left. Okay, gotcha. I want to have actual content that relates to the games, you know? Once there's actual information, I'm gonna make more videos. Like, I have really good ideas. I don't want to talk about them because I don't want to put it out there, but I have like topics that other people haven't covered, and I feel like it's so good. Once I have better editors, I'm gonna make very interesting videos. But for now, I'm still kind of doing shit like out of my mom's basement, so to speak. And all my videos are just from the heart, you know? Like, I'm just trying to make videos that I want to make, not just like, did you guys want me to talk about the same shit every GTA 6 creator is talking about in like a different way for the 100th time? I'm just like, yo, if you guys want like actual GTA 6 news, like I'm not the guy because there's so many better people for that, you know? I'm gonna leave it up to the professionals. But for me, it'll be kind of just a little different, I guess. We got Euclid, man. Dog Chads rise up. I used to be a dog person my whole life growing up. I used to be a dog person, and I became a cat person. I was like, man, these cats, there's so much grace. There's so much good. There's so many good qualities about cats. They're just very elite. And dogs are very good too. But I personally, I'm like 50-50. Oh, he didn't kill him. Oh my god. This guy's really kicking their ass. Damn, that's fucked up.
Your day is done, Lorenzo. Your entire family dies by my sword.
And the funniest thing is, that's really how it was back in the day. That's just people decided, "Yo, I'm gonna kill your whole family."
Die! Just die already! Please! I need help!
Ooh. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's no point to actually fight anyone. You might as well just parry everybody. Oh my god, that guy's actually getting bombarded.
He's bumping! Stop it!
This is a crazy battle. Oh! He's gonna be a tough one. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh! Come on. Oh, he's fast with it. It's getting intense. That's one of my favorites. That execution he did was one of my favorites. Straight murked everybody. Crazy. This guy's almost dead too. Come on, mustache man. He's tough. Jeez, he's tough. Oh, shit. No! I was supposed to let him run away? That's vile. That's actually vile. That's vile as fuck.
I need help.
Oh. Oh my god, what's up guys? I didn't notice a lot of you guys came in. It's been a little bit intense over here. Just give me a second, fellas. Is he gonna run away? Finally. Bam.
You saved my life.
This game is better than AC Unity, yeah.
The man who did this to you has to pay. Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you? Fall in. I'm losing a lot of blood.
I'm excited to see what else you roll out. Appreciate that, appreciate that.
Moving as fast as I can.
It was refreshing right now because everything in the space is just the same thing, different face and voice. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's talking about the exact same shit, so I just want to stand out, you know? Like, I just want my content. It may not be as good as other people's, but at least it'll be a little different, you know? And this is low-key what I wanted to do for a long time. Like, I want to, like, give people value. Because, like, GTA information is value, but, like, it's not real value. No offense. I've always wanted to give value to people. Like, I've wanted to give advice, you know, like, help, guidance, or whatever. So I'm kind of glad to be doing a little bit of that. He can't follow me, right? Shit. Okay, that makes sense.
Just let me go. I'm nobody. It's not important.
Hey, Omar, what's up? I take the most scraggly piece of dog shit over the most expensive cat any day. The dog's gonna love you until the day he dies. The cat doesn't give a shit no matter what you do. Yeah, that is true. Cats really don't give a fuck about you. Dogs obviously love their owners more, but I just love the elegance of a cat. I admire cats a little bit. I feel like they, I not only like little cats, that's the thing, not only just the little cats. I've always thought that, like, lions and tigers were insane. And it just always kind of blew my mind how, like, house cats and shit are related to them. And they, you know, they're, I don't want, you know, they're obviously not the same thing, but they're very similar. They're from, like, the same kind of family. Get off of him. Let's see what else you guys got.
I had hoped combat could be avoided.
Yes, attack
I've
me,
not
won it.
forgotten.
One by one, just the way I like it.
Stay close.
Hey!
I had hoped combat would.
Oh,
I'm more than capable of
God!
cutting
Why
you
does
down.
killing people feel so good? Kind of horrible, isn't it? That like killing feels so good in video games. Like, isn't that kind of alarming? I feel like so many of us, myself included, I really judge a game based off how good it feels to kill the enemies, and a lot of us do that. Like, how fun is the gameplay? What's the gameplay? Like combat mostly, as well as like parkour and shit. But a lot of games is just killing, and that shit feels good. Nah, this game is kind of better than Unity in some ways, to be quite honest.
I've not forgotten. I had hoped combat
I like Unity more, but this game is arguably amazing.
I've not forgotten how to wage war.
Oh god, this is actually not good.
Ha! I'm more than capable of cutting you down. I've not forgotten how to wage war.
I love
Let's
it.
do it.
It's so simple. The combat is so simple, but it's so good. It's so fluid. Like, I have to be honest, for such an old game, the fluidity is crazy. Also, a big game that I've been thinking a lot about, I might even play it, which is going to be hilarious, is Prototype. I don't know if anybody here has played Prototype, but god, man, fuck,
Aprite la porta! What's
what
the
a good game.
password? Poliziano, open the maledetta porta. By the thrice greatest, come in quickly. The city is at
I have a
war.
cat, grew up around my dog, so he kind of acts like a dog. It's pretty cool. My cat and
Wait.
dog are, I have a cat and a
I am
dog,
in
so
your bed.
they're both
Tell me,
very special to
why
me,
did
and
you
I
hide
love
me?
them equally,
You
but
are not the only
I
one
never
who
liked
lost your
cats.
brother to the Pazzi.
I never liked cats,
My
and
name
now,
is
I like them.
Auditore.
Ah. You're
Does feel good.
Giovanni's son. Your father was a
For
good
games that
man.
don't have killing as the main goal,
He
games are
understood the
Mirror's Edge
hunger.
are pretty good. Yeah, I guess.
real
There's not
thing.
many games like that, though.
Pazzi thugs are storming the
Catalyst
Palazzo della
sucks, but the
Signoria.
first game is
We cannot
incredible.
hold them off much longer.
Yeah, I've never
If
played
they
it,
get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their
but I heard it
own
was good.
devils in power.
Then my survival
Prototype
would be
needs,
nothing.
bro.
I have to.
Prototype is underrated as fuck.
Francesco de Pazzi.
Underrated as hell.
Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
I might play that, guys. I don't know. A lot of you guys seem to enjoy when I play older games, so I feel that me playing that actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in. Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
I mean, Prototype was big when it launched. It was big when it launched. It was big when it launched. But it just sucks that it died, It was a very original concept that I haven't seen ever done after, where it's like a superhero game, except you're just like an extreme anti-hero where like you are arguably you're like the bad guy in that game, if we're being honest. Like, you think you're like a hero, but you're actually like the main villain of the game, which you don't really ever see that, it appealed so much to my younger self. I was young when it came out, so I was probably like maybe 12 or something. I remember looking forward to it. I remember reading game fucking magazines and seeing it, and I was like, yo, this game looks crazy. Yo, Euclid, I know you remember, but does anyone else remember, like, what do they call that? The gamer magazines? I forgot what they were called. My memory's cooked. But if you guys remember those like video game magazines when we were younger, I'm fucked. That might kill me. I survived? That's crazy. But I remember seeing Prototype on that. I was like, yo, this game looks crazy. And then as a kid, I got it. I was so excited. And I'm like, yo, this game was phenomenal. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Prototype when I was a kid. Infamous does the same thing. No, not really. I remember everybody comparing that to Infamous, and I always remember thinking that Infamous was soft as fucking baby shit. And it's funny looking back, people might feel some type of way about that, but like I don't think that Infamous was better than Prototype. I feel like Prototypes did it way more fucked up. They were way more fucked up with it. Like it was you were genuinely a monster. Like you eat people and become them, and then you absorb their memories. And I mean, you're not even a human actually, which is the craziest part. You're a living biological virus, like some fucking Resident Evil shit. It's Alex Mercer was the first host, and that's why like you think that you're Alex Mercer the whole game, but you're actually you're like a sentient version of the virus, which is one of the coolest fucking concepts I've ever seen. To this day, like I remember as a kid, I was like, yo, this game is incredible. And I've not really seen a game do something better or similar. Game Informer, how could I forget? Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, oh my god, yes, I was obsessed with that game as well. Big shout out Star Wars The Force Unleashed, man. Crazy underrated. But I mean, like you're saying it was popular when it came out. It's a shame that so many younger gamers and like newer gamers are never gonna play it because it was so good. It was actually arguably my favorite piece of Star Wars lore. Out of everything in Star Wars, I didn't care about, I hated Star Wars as a kid. I hated Star Wars. But I loved Force Unleashed. I was like, yo, Force Unleashed is one of the coolest games I've ever played. It's like if Star Wars was like Force Unleashed, I'd probably fucking watch it. The Star Wars games have been like pretty good actually. My productivity levels were 0 today. I got nothing done. Oh my God. I don't even want to tell you guys what I did all day, but I had a really, really good day today. I had a really, really good day. I was out in the sun. Um, let's say I was hanging out with my lady friend. I was hanging out with my lady friend all day and being in the sun. I had such a immaculate day. Not even gonna hold you guys. Like, you guys could use your imagination and figure out what I did all day. And I really splurged, man. I really ate some unhealthy shit, but I was really living life. I had a good day. You think games have gotten worse? Alex Mercer is still in my top 5 characters. Yo, Blind Fear, I'm so glad you fuck with Prototype, man. I'm so glad. I might play that shit. Yeah, games have gotten worse. Games have gotten worse. I think that all of us here could agree that games have gotten worse. I don't know. In some ways, games are okay now. Like sometimes there's a banger, like sometimes you'll just hear about some game and it's mad fucking good and it actually is enjoyable. But it's not really the way it was when we were younger, at least for me. I remember when I was younger, every game felt magical. Like, not to sound corny, but every game literally felt magical. Like, I would play a game and I would be like, damn, like this. I mean, or it's like either I would hate it. If I liked it, it was like a different world. I was like, video game felt like this crazy experience that always blew my mind. As a kid, I was always like blown away. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was always like, damn, I can't believe they put this in the game. I can't believe they have this. I can't believe like that. That was me as a kid, my whole life playing every game I used to. And then I remember like at a certain point, probably around like maybe I want to say it feels like it started happening around 2016. I feel like maybe 2018, like anywhere between 2016 to 2018, something drastically changed with video games, and I feel that like it was never the same. It felt like that's basically the point where greed, like corporate greed, completely started fucking all the video game companies because video games went from being this like art to being a business. And it's like because it became a business, the quality went down substantially and games started getting worse because the companies weren't caring about like original ideas anymore. They were like, "Yo, let's make money. What's making money? This game is making money. Let's copy this game." And so everything started becoming slop. Like everything started becoming slop. Like it's like AI slop before AI slop. Like it's where basically companies are like, let's just copy the same game 50 times because that game made a lot of money and we want to make money with our new game. So like fuck whatever ideas we had, we're just gonna try to make that game generate the same results that like this other game is doing. Does that make sense? So like that's why video games have gotten substantially worse. But absolutely, video games back in the day were not only better, but they had a soul. Like they really had a soul. They really like felt like, oh my God, this world has so much love. So much love poured into it. You don't really get that a lot. Like I said, it still happens. Like the thing is, I'm not just like one of those people where like video games are shit. They're like always shit now. There's still games sometimes that come out and they really like blow my socks off and I'm like, wow, this game is really a masterpiece. But like it's not the same how it was before where I could just play multiple games and each game was like a masterpiece. It almost felt like back in the day all there was masterpieces because if you think about it, everything that we consider masterpieces now are games that came out back then. Like everything that we're like, yo, that game was like the a masterpiece, like that was ahead of its time. Like those are all the games that came out back in the day. I don't know, does that make any sense? I'm just saying all the greats, like all the great video games have already passed. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes and no, Sally. I agree, Blind Fury. Yo, what's up? Yo, Knight, what's up? Sorry for the long rant. Nothing is stopping Zoomers from playing old games. Well, it's not about nothing stopping them. It's the fact that humans are like a very psychologically influenced species where unless something is being thrown at your face where you're just like unless like the world is like play this, play this, play this, like they're not going to do it. That's kind of how everything is these days. Like people think they make their own choices, but they really just make the choices that the world is telling them. They're just like why are these games popular? Why are there so many games that are popular? It's because that's what's in everyone's face. But like the older games, our time's past, John. Our time's past. It's like older games. No one's like, yeah, they may see some clips. People are going to talk about it, like, yo, that was a really good game. But like, unless people are talking about it a lot, they're not going to play it. Force Unleashed was pretty dope. Hey, I'm glad that Blind Fury has played the classics. I started dipping my toes into games from the late 80s, 90s last year before my time. They're really good. I agree, man. That's the whole thing I'm trying to say. Like video games, the further back you go, the more original they were. Like it used to be this like niche space where people it's just a bunch of nerds that were just like, "Yo, we have these really cool ideas. Let's make it into a video game." And that's why they were so good. That's why video games were so good because it was just a bunch of nerds that are just like, "Yo, let's make like this really really cool fucking video game with all these features and things that, will blow people away." And with like a story that people have not seen, but then it was the big companies got involved once they became popular, like that's when it all went to shit. So you know older video games are really good, superior. And I'm not a Star Wars fan. Me too, Blind Fury. That's what I was saying. I was like, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, Force Unleashed was so fucking dope, like Force Unleashed was just crazy. Games have gotten worse, not even a question. Yeah, not even a question. A lot of PS2 library, which is like 2,000 plus. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying like the games that were huge back in the day, they're just like not huge now, and it's a shame because more people, especially more younger gamers, I feel like it would really benefit them to go back and play older games. Matter of fact, that's a really good video idea that I might make, where I'm gonna make a video like encouraging players to go back and play some older games that are underappreciated. Games had more of an identity back in the day. They had more personality and were unique. Exactly. They were original. Like every back in the day, like early days, like maybe early 2000s, especially early 2000s. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that was such a sweet spot for gaming because people were just doing whatever the fuck they wanted. You know, there were so many crazy titles that came out that when you play them now, it's just like, yo, they would never make a game like that. Like Stubbs the Zombie, I don't know if anybody here fucking like even recognizes that, but like Stubbs the Zombie, Destroy All Humans, you know, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. These are all like low-key games too. I don't know if a lot of you will even know these games, but like they were so original. Like they were so like I don't know, just very, very unique. And like Fable. Fable is another one. That was a banger. Fable was crazy. It's like there was so much creativity in those fucking games, man. GameCube, almost every game was a hit. GameCube was the shit. I actually had a GameCube at my grandma's house I used to play as a kid. It's kind of wild. But Xbox Original is my first like serious console that I became crazy about. Being an Xbox kid as a kid was being an Xbox kid as a kid. Getting a chance to experience that like peak Xbox era is a fucking blessing, man. Like it's incredible. 2013 was the start of the end times. Yeah, I mean the argument could be made that it was early as 2013. I like to think that it happened more so around 2016 because there were a couple of bangers, in my opinion, that people hated actually. Like Black Ops 3, I remember people hated on that a lot, and I remember thinking like, this is my favorite COD of all time, and it is. I don't know, people might hate me and they might think like I'm insane, but Black Ops 3 like came out in 2015. I remember I was like, yo, or was it 2016? I don't remember, but I was like, 2016 is the year I remember was the last year that I remember enjoying video games. 2016, that was like the last year I remember really, like, really, really enjoying a video game. Honestly, people love games that released back when they were kids. It's also because they were more fun back then, but the majority of the reason is because kids back then. Yeah, well, I would agree, but it's also because people are spoiled now. It's also because people are spoiled, and it's just like those games still have a lot of like this weird value that's hard to explain, but it has this like I guess like soul is the only word I can use. Just experiencing those games soul, like just playing it and feeling that vibe, you know, that vibe that it was trying to communicate. And it's so charming because the graphics aren't that good or whatever, and you're playing it and you're like you could feel it, you know, you're like I see what this game is trying to make me feel. I see it, I feel it. And I feel like that's why they're worth going back and playing. We got Gamer Jacob saying, do you think ancient humans possess powers that are gone in these centuries? Wow, that is a really good question. Holy shit. See, like, that's a question that could get me on a side tangent for a minute. Because for me, I really like every game that has released since. Oh, you do really like. Well, you see, it's also, you know, it's just generational. Like, you're younger, so you're playing what we have now, and like there's good shit still now, but you don't know how they used to be. You also like have never played those older games. So yeah, I mean it makes total sense. And I'm not saying every game is shit, not including Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, Star Wars Outlaws is garbage. Yeah, you're right. I honestly think that indie is the only space where you find people still trying to unleash their creativity. You know what? You're right. I just can't fucking stand indie games, man. I hate that about myself. Also, dude, I love the video you made recently. It really made me think about what I'm doing with my life. Oh, thank you for saying that. Yo, I appreciate all the positive reception I got to my video, man. Like, I'm really glad that you guys liked it. I'm gonna try to do like shit like that. I already talked about it earlier, but I'm gonna try to make videos that I actually want to make. And I'm gonna tie it into GTA 6, and I'm gonna tie it into like I'm not gonna limit myself, and I'm glad you guys are fucking with it. It's funny you say that younger people play older games. I really saw a TikTok of a kid playing original Resident Evil and comparing about the fixed camera. Yeah, well, I love that video games are just so huge that people do play everything these days, but like a lot of older games are still not really experienced by a lot of people. Black Ops 3 was good. Yo, Blind Fury, appreciate that. Appreciate. A lot of people hated Black Ops 3. Every Call of Duty post World War was dog shit. Yo, you could. I'm gonna one up you even more. I'm gonna say every Call of Duty past Modern Warfare 2. Well, actually, no. Post World at War. All right. You got me there. I can't go back. I mean, I guess every COD was shitty after the first one, if you want to go that route. No, my question. Wait. What question? No. I'll get to your question, gamer. I just want to catch up to chat. I feel like a piece of shit saying this, but when I try to play older games than 2014 or 23, it feels janky and weird. No, you see, that's precisely my point. Is that a lot of times the younger generation, like you guys, won't play those games because it's just too old. Like they're just too old now. You know what I mean? So I totally understand. Too much soul, I guess. Yeah, too much soul, not enough technology. All right, anyways, so Gamer Jacob, let me put it to you this way. I think that ancient people were definitely more intelligent than we are now in a different way. But I also can't say that as a generalization. A lot of people were very, very unintelligent for a very long time. I am specifically referring to Hermeticism, okay? This is going to be a crazy topic. So, what is, what is Hermeticism? Basically, Hermeticism is the ancient teachings that have been passed down for since a very long time. I don't know how long, for thousands and thousands of years. And it's basically like it originates from like it's hard to exactly even pinpoint it, but it dates back to Sumeria, ancient Egypt. All of this type of stuff was prevalent in those societies back in the ancient time. People knew about it. They were called the mystery schools, and it was basically like becoming a philosopher, but it was way more than that. It was like becoming an occultist and philosopher at the same time, and you would basically like learn the secrets of the universe and do a lot of crazy stuff. That's kind of existed for a very long time, and people back then they were more aware of it than they are now. And because people were more aware of it, and back in the day there wasn't like really technology, people couldn't rely off of like technological advancements. So what they did was they went the other way. Now, this is where I might like lose some people because it gets really crazy, but basically that kind of goes to alchemy and like the occult, where they had to rely on like these ancient teachings to, you know, make things go their way. You know, that included like medicinal like substances, as well as like ritualistic teachings and practices that like they actually did. And so maybe they might have had abilities. You know, people back in the day could have, you know, performed what we would have think would be like what people back then thought were miracles, or like they were able to do crazy things or whatever. Um, so in a way, you know, ancient humans did have access to higher, you know, abilities that we can't understand. Like it would seem kind of like magic to us. I think in that regard they do. I hope that answers your question, Gamer Jacob. What are the newer AC games, man? Ubisoft became Ubisoft. Hey, I agree, man. I agree. This is what we were talking about, that every company kind of like fell victim to this corporate greed. And that's why video games they're not, you know, they're not the way they used to be. You know you're doing good when you have to catch up to chat. I mean, yeah, I guess. But I also
You
just,
again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
you know, I like that gamer, Jacob. I like that. All right, let's see. Okay, I see how we're gonna get him. Ah, I noticed you removed the "Let's talk about GTA 6 and life" in your title. I mean, yeah, I mean, I did, but I didn't do it on purpose. I just put "Let's talk about anything." But you're right. I should put GTA back into the thing.
I've seen him before. Awfully familiar. Hey, can I talk, citizen?
How
Who
and why
talked
did
to
they
you?
start forgetting the
That's
shits?
who.
And are there books or some shit of them too or not? Yeah, actually, there's books on all of this. And the
They say
crazy
that
thing
this
is,
contraption from Padua does wonders for
the
your
crazy thing
bones,
about it.
yes?
Hold on a second.
Ah,
Let's do this. Oh, I'll get to that after I kill these people, gamer. Really, they're pussying out? Except this one guy, they're pussying out. Unbelievable. I guess they made the right choice after all, eh? Facts. Facts. I mean, and that's the funny thing is that that's kind of why I'm playing older games because it was really Crimson Desert. It was, it was really, I've been playing Crimson Desert too. Did you guys know that Crimson Desert is AI slop? Did you guys know that like some of the quests were written by AI and like the pictures and other shit were also like AI? I don't care as much as other people would care, because a lot of people care. But I'm like, yo, Crimson Desert feels like a game that fucking was made by AI. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Crimson Desert really feels like a game made by AI. I'm just fucking hoping. I mean, I'm not hoping. I'm not even gonna be pessimistic. Like, I just want to enjoy GTA 6. Like, that's the only game I have faith for. The only game. I
behind
don't
you.
really. Well, there's one other game that
Makes me
I
not
have
as big an
high
idiot
hopes
as
for,
you look.
which is called Dawnwalker, Blood of the Dawnwalker. If you guys know, you know. But every other game, I don't really care.
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Oh shit, Ezio's about to give me a boner.
Stammi lontano!
Oh, that would be a man.
They won't save you, motherfucker. They won't save you. They won't save your ass. Sheesh.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita che aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Damn.
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
Francesco?
Damn. He got violated. And why did they start forgetting the shits? Basically, they forgot this because the elites kept it to themselves. They didn't want anyone to know this, and that's why they distracted people and made us stupid. But that's kind of the long and short of it. But the good news is that there are books and there are many sources online that you can learn about this stuff. Older AC game stories about duty, honor, loyalty. Vice, what Ubisoft game that isn't Assassin's Creed needs a remaster remake? I would definitely say probably For Honor. I'm kidding. Other than, I mean, other than AC, I mean, it's a tough one. I guess Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3, I guess. New AC games. We know that warrior women weren't featured on painted pots, and we felt them being inclusive was more important than historical realism. Yeah, no, exactly. Fuck remasters, remakes can be good depending on the content, context. How about 60 FPS mode for a 30 FPS game? Yeah. Compare that to older AC, we remove crossbow for historical accuracy. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, if it's an update, totally fine. If they're charging money for it, absolutely not. They look like they about to kiss. Damn, I'd say Ghost Recon Wildlands. Really? I didn't like Wildlands that much. I really liked Badlands. I think that's what it was called.
When I
No,
was 6 years
Breakpoint. I'm
old,
a
I fell
fucking
into the
idiot.
Arno.
Breakpoint,
I soon
Breakpoint.
found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother
That game was
weeping.
fun as fuck.
At her side stood a stranger.
Yeah, I like Breakpoint better.
Soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a
Yo,
part
guys,
in
this
your
may
case.
sound crazy as fuck,
Talk on you as well.
and a lot of you guys might be upset with me. I don't know.
That
And
coward
I'm sorry,
fled before
but
we could arrest him.
Have you
I'm
any
just gonna tell you
leads?
guys what's
No.
happening. Like, I'm just
They've
gonna
hidden
tell you,
themselves well.
rip the band-aid off.
Jacopo was not the only conspirator.
I'm gonna play the shits
If they work with Jacopo,
out of
they
Starfield
were surely involved in the plot
when it
against
comes
my
out on
family as
PS5.
well.
I'm
Know
sorry.
their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait, before you go,
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
Badlands.
It's meaningful to me as
I don't know
well.
why I thought it was
Then
Badlands.
consider it
That's
a gift.
you know, I'm out here
Il
thinking
Signore
Badlands.
ci protegga.
Breakpoint's movement feels too stiff in my opinion, plus murder and cartel sicarios and wildlands satisfying. I don't really care who I'm killing. I feel like Breakpoint was just very more to my liking. Play Starfield, I like it. Yeah, I mean I will play, guys. There will be a lot of Starfield on this channel. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize right now in advance. I was a big Starfield hater, and I'm somebody that it really grew on me. And I was like, you know what, I played it a lot on Xbox, but I know how to play it. I played it wrong the first time.
In order to achieve 100%
There's actually a right and
sync
wrong
with
way to
Ezio's
play
life,
Starfield,
you should
and I
go
didn't know that.
explore it.
And it was still fun for me, even though I played it the way I wanted to play it. But I'm gonna replay it, guys, and I'm sorry, but I'll be streaming it. But I guarantee it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna talk about GTA. We're gonna hang out in space, kill a bunch of guys, like build bases and stuff. It's gonna be real fun, I promise. I actually didn't mind Starfield. Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad that some of you do not hate it, because a lot of people hate it. I used to hate it, and then I started to really, I was like, you know what, man? I'm a Bethesda fucking simp. Bethesda, before Rockstar was my favorite game company. Well, first there was Bungie, but we don't talk about Bungie anymore. First there was Bungie, but besides Rockstar, back in the day for me, I'm like a crazy Bethesda guy, bro. Like, I hate that I love their games, you know? And so when I played Starfield and I enjoyed it, I was like, yo, you know what? This is just a Bethesda game in space. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, I like Bethesda, and I like space, And Starfield is not terrible. It's not great, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's pretty fun. It's actually kind of a fun game a little bit. So, I just got boring after 15 hours.
Why would anyone carry on like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect game in my opinion for streaming, like chill sessions where you just kind of talk. Cause I already like you know me, I like to ramble and talk a lot and shit. So I feel like a good background game would be Starfield, just to be like in space or like have some cool shit in the background of my spaceship, and we're just like chilling and hanging out, talking about GTA or whatever. I feel like that would just be a cool game to kick back and kind of relax. You know? Skyrim was also a good game for that. One thing about Starfield that was funny was they put a bunch of money into their modding resources early releasing their creation kit, and no one wanted to mod it.
Not exactly.
Yeah, people hated on it a lot when it came out. I don't blame them. It actually was pretty bad when it came out. I remember coming back to it when it got 60 frames.
Another page.
I was like, damn, 60 frames makes a huge fucking difference. You know, big surprise.
Cipher to the last one. This won't take long.
Excuse me.
Interesting. Indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
But fuck it, man. I think Starfield's decent.
It won't take very
I liked it
long.
more than
I just
Skyrim,
need
but
to
I'm
find a
also
way to
Skyrim hater.
unlock the
Oh my
blade
god.
without sacrificing.
I mean, the fact that you like it
It's
more than
alright,
Skyrim
Leonardo.
is crazy, but it is
Do
good.
what you
Like,
need
it's
to
a
do.
decent game. It's like if you like their typical Bethesda fucking bullshit, like if you like Bethesda's formula, you're gonna like it. If you don't
All
like
done.
Bethesda's formula
I
and you
filled
don't
your
like
blade with a bit
space,
of poison
you're not
to
gonna like
start
it.
with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
I never built ships or anything because I'm
My
dumb as fuck, but I still enjoyed it. Me too. When I first played it, I didn't build anything. I just kind of like I didn't take the game serious. I just played it like an idiot.
Anytime.
I was just having fun. Like when I first played it, I just had fun with it, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, it was genuinely like all right. It was like, you know what? I was like, yo, you know what? Like there's some decent you know, there's some decent storylines in there. You know, there's some decent gameplay. Like there's some fun gameplay stuff you can do. You know, it's pretty cool. You can mess around like in the sandbox. You know, it's like I said, if you enjoy but like typical Bethesda slop, you will enjoy Starfield. But a lot of people don't. So when they played Starfield, they're just like, this is a horrible, boring space like simulator game that sucks and doesn't do things very well. But I never built, like I said, I never took it so serious. But I want to play it again and take it like super serious and just build like a base, build my ship, and like really have fun with it. I might actually start replaying Starfield as well. Yeah, I mean, it's soon. It's gonna be soon. I'm gonna stream it when it comes out. It's gonna be April 7th. So that's like in 2 weeks. Let's see. 1, 2. That's in. Actually, guys, you want to hear something crazy? It's in literally 2 weeks from now. In exactly 2 weeks, the game comes out. In exactly 2 weeks. So we're probably gonna fuck around a little bit on this game. We're probably gonna just like maybe we're gonna beat this one. I'm gonna beat Assassin's Creed 2. I might fuck around on Crimson Desert after I beat this game. Or maybe I'll play Brotherhood. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. And then in 2 weeks, I'm gonna play Starfield. We're gonna do a Starfield marathon. I didn't know it got 60 FPS update. It actually got a lot of updates, and I recommend that you wait until April 7th when I play it to start playing it, because that's when they're going to also release an update where it's a free update. They're releasing a free update on April 7th as well when the game comes out to PS5, where it fixes the space travel. Like a lot of the space travel, it actually is a lot better apparently. So you might as well wait a little bit. Brotherhood. Alright, we might do Brotherhood after. We might just do the whole fucking Ezio trilogy. I think in 2 weeks, I would be able to beat this game, Brotherhood, and Revelations. What do you guys think? Nah, I don't know. Second for Brotherhood. You know, it's like, if I'm gonna put you guys through like watching me play Starfield, I might as well just give you guys something good before like some Assassin's Creed, you know, Brotherhood, and then before we get into fucking Starfield, you know, because that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be a whole ordeal. Sorry, I'm very OCD with games. Can't play one game in a series and just leave it for Crimson. Oh, really?
Ezio!
Maybe that's why you like
Sent from
VPA, because
Firenze
he's
by
playing all the
Magnifico
games
to
in
attend to some
order.
unfinished business. I'm looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
And perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What prophet?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery.
I like
The text
VPA
here
because he's
roughly
hot.
translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2
That's
pieces of
it?
Eden, but these pages often
That's the only
answer to
reason?
no
Shit.
At least not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field.
Oh, this old man doesn't need to teach me shit. Yo, we're perfectly good the way we are killing people. I agree with you, Euclid. I agree. I've been thinking about going crazy playing like some crazy older games.
But what happens
I
when
was
your
thinking of
enemy
playing
is as
Sphinx and the
well?
Cursed Mummy. I'm not even
Usually
kidding,
give
bro.
them the
I'm not even
opportunity.
kidding. That game,
Tough talk offers
I
little protection
love that game
against
so much
Templar steel.
that it's
Then by all
hard to
means,
explain how
me what to
personal
do.
and how deep that game
Now
means to me.
dodge.
I don't know, man. I don't know why that game has such an
Dying
impact.
just to follow orders.
Bene, bene. Now do it again. Much better. One last time now.
Bravo.
Why isn't there any background music anymore? Because the thing is I'm playing a game that has really good music. That's the thing.
Let's see it another time.
That background music is more for like shit, like other shit. Like we're in Starfield, for example. In Starfield, we're gonna have the background music, and it's gonna be perfect because, like, that whole game is in space, so you guys are gonna be hearing synthwave in the back. I feel like that's gonna be perfect.
Just one more time, Ezio.
Magnifico. Once again, you
Vice,
exceed
what do you
my
think the
expectations.
prologue first 2 minutes? Ooh,
Signore,
that's a good
we
question.
found Jacopo's men,
That's a good question.
and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves
Okay,
until they
I
have
mean,
spoken with Ezio.
oh, bro,
Intesi,
it could be so many things,
go
bro.
Ezio. Visit with
It
my
could be
mercenaries
so
in the
many. I'm not even
countryside.
kidding. Like,
See
okay,
if Jacopo's
let me
lackeys
give you
will
one
reach to
option.
him, but be careful. They will be
I
expected.
say do it. Sphinx, Sphinx, Sphinx. Sphinx. Did I say Sphinx? Sphinx, man. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, yo. But anyways, um, so let me give you a couple options. And I'm not a fucking fortune teller, so I don't know exactly. But I have a feeling that it's definitely gonna be one of these that I'm gonna say, okay? Option one. Now, this is for me personally, my wish, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I would actually nut. I would actually ejaculate if they do this. And there's a chance they might. It's not just wishful thinking. Like, they literally could do it. Um, so option one is Liberty City. You start the game, they hit you out of nowhere. And think about it. In GTA 5, the game started in North Yankton and then it went to California. In Red Dead, the game started in like a cold place and then went to a different area. So it's kind of like they have a little theme where they start the game in a cold region and then they go to a warm region or whatever. So they could use Liberty City as like the in winter time. Like imagine, oh my god, imagine wintertime Liberty City. I think I would come. Like I just would lose it. I would lose it entirely. Um, so they could do Liberty City, and you play as Lucia, like younger Lucia in Liberty City, and like you get in trouble with your family or whatever, and then you go to Florida because you like got in trouble trying to like make money for your family, whatever, and then they arrest you in Florida, and then you either play as Lucia in jail or it goes to Jason. If you go to Jason after that, then Jason like does his tutorial in the Leonida Keys, and then he goes to pick up Lucia or whatever, and it goes back. I don't know. That you see, it's like I don't know how they would do that, but they could. They could do a Liberty City kind of thing. Option two, you start as Lucia in prison. Now, this is also I'm gravitating towards this. I feel like this is a very possible direction they're gonna go. That you are either gonna play as Lucia in prison, or like right when she gets arrested, like right as she gets arrested for, let's say, like she's robbing a store, gets arrested, goes to jail, and you start playing the game right when she gets arrested and you're in jail, or you just start off in jail. That is a good option as well. Another possibility. This is also, all of these are equally plausible in my opinion. You start the game as Jason in the Leonida Keys. You can't go any. Nice. That's what happens when you smoke and strain your voice. Anyways, you can't go anywhere, and you start off as Jason, and then you get Lucia from prison, and then you're able to play as her and him. So I think it's gonna be either one of those. Jason, you have to drive me to Planned Parenthood to abort our child. Press triangle to enter car. That's crazy. On stream, that actually sounds likely since there's North Yankton. That's what I'm saying. So I think there's a chance they'll do something like that. We might get one of the longest prologues in GTA history, because they might take a very long time to cut us loose in the world. Like in other GTA games, it was very like you were able to do whatever you wanted pretty early on. I think in GTA 6 they might make us wait a while to actually experience the open world. They might be like teasing it for like an hour or two, where you like either play as Lucia in prison, or you're playing like a very specific mission that's in Liberty City, and like you can't really like do much there. It's like a flashback almost. But I just feel like they might do a very long introduction where they're gonna like tease everybody for a while, and people are gonna be like, oh my god, this game is crazy, when are we actually gonna go out into the open world and actually like experience the map, and like, because maybe you're gonna be, I mean, it's a good chance you start as Lucia in prison. It's a really good chance. And then like for an hour you might just be in prison learning how to like fight, and just learning how to fight as Lucia, because you don't have weapons and it's just fists. So like there might be a fight club in prison with like an all-female fight club, you know, I guess or whatever. And and it might just be kind of this thing to show how like female prison is. And then after an hour, you finally get picked up as Jason, and then you play as Jason. Like who the fuck knows, you know? It might go back and forth. Like it may start you in prison, then you go to Jason, and you live as Jason for like 3 weeks, and then you go pick up Lucia. So it's like most likely, if you would ask me, like gun to my head, what do I think the first 10 minutes or the first like hour, first introduction? It's gonna be you start as Lucia, either in a flashback or already in jail. You play as Lucia for like an hour or like 30 minutes. An hour to 30 minutes you play as Lucia in jail, learning how to fight. You learn the fighting mechanics. And then you swap to Jason. You live as Jason for like an hour, which is like going to be 3 weeks for him, you know, like, but it's an hour in the game. And then you finally like get told to go pick up Lucia from prison. Now, hold up. Hold up. Let me cook. Let me cook. I actually think that when Jason picks up Lucia from prison, I don't think that they're a couple because in the trailer too, Rockstar plays games. You guys got to keep in mind that Rockstar plays a lot of games. And they like show things in weird orders. So like a lot of times you'll watch the trailer, you'll be like, yo, this is the end of the game, but it's really the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the game seems like the end, whatever. So what I'm saying is a crazy theory is when he picks her up, they're not a couple. They get assigned to together or some shit like that. Like they made like Brian, the guy that is with Jason, he's like, yo, could you go pick up this girl Lucia, like, you know, whatever, he knows her, some shit. And then they fall in love as the game goes on. Or maybe they're a couple, I don't know, but I think that's how it's going to go. It's either going to be first Lucia in prison, then Jason for a little bit, then Jason picks up Lucia, then you play as both. You'll have the ability to play as both instead of going like back and forth like that. Excuse me. Yo, Armin, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Those 10 minutes got to be the best thing ever happened in gaming ever, because those 10 minutes would be a make or break for GTA 6. I mean, yes and no. The reason I'm going to say no is because Red Dead 2 had a very slow start. Red Dead 2, and it's not GTA, it's Red Dead. And it had a very slow start. A lot of people got bored in the beginning. But despite the slow start to Red Dead, people loved Red Dead. So I think if GTA, let's say, had a slower introduction, I don't think that it would be a bad thing. Like, you know, for me, starting in prison as Lucia is not a bad introduction. Like, yeah, it may not be awesome, it may not be like robbing a bank or doing some crazy shit, but it would it would it would be like a very limited, and I love that low key for a Rockstar game. It's like unwrapping it. It feels like unwrapping a delicious, you know, chocolate bar. It's like you want to start slow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know, it's a bad analogy, but starting in prison, it would keep you limited. So when I would be playing it, all I would be thinking about is, yo, I can't wait to get into the open world. Like I'm in prison. That's like how being in, you know, that's perfect because that's how being in prison feels like. I would imagine it's like all you want to do is break out. You just want to be on the outside. So it's like starting as Lucia in prison, it would be sick because every player would feel the same thing. Everybody would be like, yo, I want to get out of here. You know, I want to get out of here. And it would be like you're getting introduced to the game slowly. Like you're not going to see everything. It's like it's going to be like drama at a female prison, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be some bitch talking to you like I don't, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Like it's going to be like, whoa, like what's like what's going, you know what I mean? How you doing, buddy? I was actually thinking about GTA 6 while taking a shower earlier. Advice to hear about want to hear what about? Sure, Euclid, sure. Doing fine. How you, mate? Doing good, man. Just shooting the shit. Euclid, I'm curious though. I think you have a great story or a hate thought. LOL. Yeah, I think they build a relationship later in the game. I don't, we're not the only people that think that. There's a lot of people that really think that, where we like everybody's thinking, oh, Jason and Lucia, like they are, they start the game together. But I actually think it would be way better narratively, like narratively speaking, to start them out not dating each other and start them out like as partners, like they're gonna be partners. Let's say like for a job, like Brian might be like, "Yo, Jason, I got this girl in prison. She's gonna help you rob this bank. You're gonna pick her up. She has this thing, and then not like a bank, but I don't know, man. Listen, I might be wrong. Maybe they are a couple automatically, but I think it'd be great if they led up to it, if they built up to them, or like showing them fall in love. I feel like that would be kind of cheesy but dope. Just like watching them fall in love. I don't know. But in trailer 2, Jason says, "Hey, Lucia," and Lucia says, "Hey," to Jason, like they've known each other before. They're meeting after a while. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're right. They seem like they're already kind of in love. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it would be cool to see them start out that way. And also, like, we're thinking that the whole prison thing might be in the beginning of the game, and I think that it's going to be in the beginning of the game. I think that the game starts you in prison, but maybe not. Like, we could technically start the game where we see how Jason and Lucia got together before she went to prison. Like, Rockstar's playing, like, fucking 5D chess with us. You know what I mean? Like, we're out here speculating. But like when we're only gonna know when the game actually fucking comes out, when things happen. Those 10 minutes better better than sex. Armin, I mean, I don't know about that, bro. I mean, I think GTA 6 will be better than sex, but like, I don't like that term, better than sex. Sex is really good. I had a lot of it today, and I just feel like, it's tough to really beat that. There are really cool things in life, but having sex is pretty great. But RDR2 didn't have as much hype. But that's what I'm saying. Did you guys know that RDR2 became the fourth most selling game of all time? Like Red Dead 2 was not even a main like project for Rockstar. It was more of like a side project. I mean, it was a real project, of course, but like Red Dead 2 was never meant to blow up like that. It became the fourth most selling game of all time. Like that's insane. Especially in 2018. Yeah, no, but I'm saying that Night, despite Red Dead being a slow burn, it became the fourth most selling game of all time. The GTA 6 likely will be the highest grossing media of all time, no matter if it's good or bad. If it's good, great. If it's bad, AAA gaming is literally room for the next 10 years maximum. Yeah, I mean, Euclid, you're absolutely 110% correct. Like, GTA 6 will determine gaming. I'm kind of glad you came to that understanding, because there's a real point to be made about that. Like, GTA 6 will determine the standard for games. Like, whatever GTA 6 does, every company is going to try to copy, and like it really just is up to Rockstar to not fuck it up, but we're going to see. Would I hear me out after an ex-couple finding love stranger than ever? Wait, Armin, I don't know what you just said. What if, hear me out, they're an ex-couple finding love stronger than ever? Interesting, interesting. Because companies will think that because it sold a lot to imitate whatever practices Rockstar. Bro, Euclid, I was just talking about this. We were literally, yeah, we're on the same exact page. I'm glad you see it that way, man, because that's exactly how it is. GTA 6, I like to joke around, but I really feel this way, that GTA 6 will be the messiah of video games. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we could be waiting for Jesus all day or whatever. I'm just saying, like, in terms of video games, that game will be the messiah for video games, because it will determine the direction of digital entertainment, not just video games, of course, video games, but digital entertainment like movies, TV shows. Everything is going to be looking at GTA 6 and being like, what did Rockstar do that's so magical? Like, what did Rockstar do that captured so many people around the globe? That how did they achieve such don't like dominion over the digital space? And every company will be like, yo, we have to imitate it. And I think that it'll be really good, and Rockstar will do great, and video games will heal. I actually think that GTA 6 will heal gaming because it's going to get rid of all that Fortnite slop. It's going to get rid of all that Call of Duty slop. It's going to get rid of all of that, and it's going to basically say to the industry like, "Yo guys, we just upped the bar, and if you guys want to exist in the space and do well, we just set the bar for what that is." And every other game company is going to be like, "Oh shit, we need to." Every game that comes out post GTA 6 is now competing with GTA 6. Think about that. Every game post GTA 6 is going, every game company is going to be like, yo, our game is going to exist in the same space as GTA 6. What are we going to do better? What are we going to do differently? What are we going to do that's going to appeal to people more than essentially a product that sells better than any other product ever made? I mean, these are big questions. You know, these are like actual, these are things that really interest me a lot about Rockstar, GTA, gaming, video games. Because companies will think that it's sold a lot to imitate whatever. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't know, Euclid, AAA games are kind of at bottom. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Showing them fall in love would be great for older gamers, but newer gamers will find it corny and cheesy. I don't think so because like people like Pan Am from Cyberpunk. You know, people like that shit. People like watching how your character just like falls in love with the girl, you know? They don't want to build a relationship. Well, Knight, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, a big part of the game is building a relationship because there I'm not kidding, and I'm not like a Rockstar employee, so you guys could maybe think I'm talking out my ass. I'm guaranteeing you, I've seen the leaks. There is a relationship meter in GTA 6, whether you like it or not. And maintaining the relationship will be a core gameplay mechanic. So if them falling in love, that's going to be maybe a part of it. I don't know. Man, I'm kind of scared about GTA 6 being a flop because look at Crimson Desert. Knight, I will murder you. I will murder you, Knights. Just found out Fortnite Chapter 8 is releasing before GTA 6. Sorry, GTA, but I'm gonna stick to Fortnite. Yeah, good one. But that goes against what you were saying earlier. If GTA sets the bar, that means that every other company has to invest billions to make it successful corporatizing. Well, no. That's not what I mean. They can't, first of all. Other companies, they're gonna understand that they can't compete financially with Rockstar. What's gonna happen is they're going to look at Rockstar and be like, yo, this is like what a masterpiece is. This is like what people are gonna it's like gonna be the norm. Once GTA 6 comes out, it's gonna be number one, a technological marvel. You know, people will argue all day. They're gonna be like, "Oh, the story's ass. It's liberal. It's woke. Whatever." Even if it's, let's say, you know, and a lot of people are like, "Look, let's be real here for a second, guys." A lot of people are like, "Look, GTA 6 story might flop, right? GTA 6 story might flop. It might flop. But even if it flops, let's just say that the story flops, right? The technological marvel that will be GTA 6 will be unimaginable. Like the attention to detail. You know, we already know what to expect from Rockstar. The attention to detail in the world, the amount of activities, the amount of assets, the amount of things happening, the amount of like variation and options and customization. You know, it's like just the gameplay itself will carry GTA 6 because it's all online anyways. Let's say it's woke. Let's say Jason Lucia suck. They're boring. They're like not good protagonists. They're generic, cliche, whatever. It's all about the online at the end of the day because it's like the main thing is the world. Is the world entertaining? Is it fun? Is the gameplay fun? Is the world, is there a lot of detail? Is there a lot of fun things to do? That's like with your friends. That's really what it comes down to. And other companies, they're going to look at that and be like, yo, this is like what a video game should be doing. And everybody's going to step up their game. Everyone's like, they're going to try to make money, but they're going to realize it's going to be like this. Quality equals money. It's not going to be, it's no longer going to be a quantity over quality debate. It's going to be a quality debate. Other game developers are going to realize like, yo, our quality has to go up in order to compete in this market. So like that's what I'm saying. They're going to look at GTA 6, they're going to be like, yo, the quality of the game has to be similar to GTA 6 for people to enjoy it. Because they're going to be like, yo, what is this show? This shows that most people love Rockstar's attention to detail. They love Rockstar's, gameplay world. They love Rockstar's like storytelling, whatever the fuck it is. They're going to be like, yo, like we have to make more of that. That's scary. Make Ezio get jiggy with it.
Well, aren't you a funny monkey?
Ah, there you are. Listen, we've found Stefano da Bagnone. Just follow this road and it'll bring you to the abbey where he's taken refuge. Wait, before you go, take these. You can use them to create a distraction.
My thanks, friend.
Even if you get GTA 6's massive success, but slot AAA will still be released. Yeah, I mean, look, there's always going to be slop. There's always going to be slop. But I think, like, the other big companies, like all of the major big companies, they are going to look at Rockstar and be like, yo, we need to do more of this or we need to do more of that, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. There's still going to be a shit ton of companies that make garbage, though. Like, I think Ubisoft will, probably still be garbage. But who knows? Maybe not.
Let us pray, brother. Pray. Pray for what? The Lord's protection. If you think the Lord has any interest in our affairs, you've another thing coming. But please, by all means, continue to delude yourself if it helps to pass the time. You speak
There
blasphemy.
he is.
No, I speak truth. But to deny his most exalted existence is the only rational response when faced with the declaration that there exists some invisible madman in the sky. And believe me, if your precious Bible is anything to go by, he is completely lost his mind. How? Get out of here before I call the guards. Only because they afforded
Oh,
me
no. Yes. I kind of fucked that up a little bit, but we still did it.
Now I will see who was right.
Where is Jacopo?
Nothing to fear, I suppose. They meet in the shadow of the Roman gods.
Ora sei libero dalla paura. Requiescat in pace.
Oh, shit. They want to get jiggy with it. It's a lot. I'm gonna kill a lot of these guys, whoever they are.
I'm getting out of here. This is too much.
Mm.
Just let me be. I'm not a party to any of this. You beat his brains out!
Ooh. The parry window's much, the parry window's much smaller with the hidden blades. Oh my god. Ooh. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, what are we playing after this? They want to see Brotherhood, which is the second version of this game. The continuation of this game. I don't know. Do you think GTA 6 will kill some games? Yeah, absolutely. It's tough to say what games though, but yeah, GTA 6, especially like once the online comes out in GTA 6, I think that almost every single live service game will take a massive hit. I'm not even kidding. Like, I feel like every single live service game, every single one. And then I think that some will get hit more than others. Like, some will not be affected that much, but then some games will like really get hurt by it. And then I also just think the market for live service will be so hard. That's like another thing that goes to what I was saying is that like when now after GTA 6, when companies are going to be like, yo, let's make a live service game, they're going to be like, well, okay, we're competing with GTA 6, so what does our live service game have to have that other people will want to play it that they could say is like better than GTA 6? Like what could we put in our game that people will want to not play GTA 6 and will want to play our game instead? And that is going to create really, really good video games. You know, it's going to basically, the competition will be so much higher that other game companies will literally just be forced, like literally forced to make better games. Can't wait for Thug Life moments in GTA 6 Online. Oh my god. I just can't wait for GTA 6 Online in general. I just can't wait for that whole, like, customization part of it. Like, that's what I really am excited for, because in Red Dead Online, I really loved playing Red Dead Online, and I was like, yo, I wish that I could, like, buy buildings or, like, buy houses in Red Dead Online, and I couldn't. But in GTA 6, you know, they're obviously going to add that stuff, and I think it's going to be awesome to watch the online become this crazy thing, because when it comes out, it's probably going to be much better than GTA 5 was. Like, when we're going to get GTA 6 online, it's going to be more so, like, like, I think right when it comes out, there's already going to be a lot of options for people. Like, there's already going to be a ton of different stuff that you can do. And I just kind of feel, watching it evolve over time is going to be incredible. Ubisoft will start making Rockstar quality games. Maybe. I mean, you know, that sounds crazy to say right now. Like, it, you know, I kind of doubt it, but low-key, I would not be surprised, because Ubisoft has the money. You know, Ubisoft has the money. Ubisoft has the resources. And they've been struggling. You know, I think Ubisoft has been struggling. But I have faith in Ubisoft that they might be able to, like, later on, they might really step up. I think after GTA 6, Ubisoft might really be like, yo, we make the same games that Rockstar is. We make open world games. We have to make our open world games much more worth people's time. Because, like I said, every game company is going to be, like, weighing it out. They're going to be like, GTA 6 exists. Why are people going to play our game and not GTA 6? So I think that's going to force, you know, I already said this, like, I think it's going to force them to make better games. That's what I think. I hope. Would you get worried if we get nothing in May? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't get worried. I wouldn't get worried, because if we don't get nothing in May, that means we're getting something in June. Okay? I think we're getting something in June. And it's like, my guess right now is May, early June is what I think. I would get worried if we don't. If the true, if I would get worried for real, it would be if we don't get anything in June. If we don't get anything in June, I'm gonna be like, yo, I smell another delay. If we get nothing by June, but I think we might get something in May, and like I said, if we don't get something in May, it's okay. If we don't get something in June, I will start to worry. I will start to worry.
We found Archbishop Salviata. He's barricaded himself inside the tree.
Ubisoft doesn't have resources anymore. I mean, I think they do.
Use them to clear the field.
They sold their majority share
Find a way
to
over the
10
wall so we can
can
open
next
the
last year.
gates.
Damn. So they do indirectly. Have you played AC1? Yes, I did.
Nice
It's my
change of
favorite
pace from the
Assassin's
usual
Creed.
sneaking and
AC1 is
stabbing.
actually my favorite
I
one.
like it.
What if Ubisoft is developing a game since Red Dead 2 came out that's so they can compete with GTA 6 because they found out the scope of GTA 6 and Rockstar Games? Listen, that's definitely a possibility. I actually think that there's a chance that that might happen. I'm not even kidding. I really think that might happen.
These walls have stood for 100 years and will stand for 100 more. Stop wasting the lives of your men. Batenevia! All that awaits you here is death. Turn back!
Oh my god. Okay, so like we're literally just assaulting the base.
There!
Are they running? Oh, this is so pathetic.
No chance we can.
I warned you to stay away, assassin. You should have listened.
Men, prepare yourselves! The assassin has arrived!
I need to find a way to open the gates.
Get there.
Wait for it.
It's a lot of people.
You're finished, assassin. Do you hear me? Finished.
You Templars, always singing the same song.
Do you think a few mercenary will scare me?
They should.
Shall I send your remains to that Ubriacone, Mario? What's the point? There won't be anything left of you to recognize.
It's quite a plan you have. Spouting nonsense while you send these other men to die.
I am a reasonable man. What say you to this? Turn back now, and I'll call off my men.
Sorry, friend. You are on my list. Your fate is sealed.
Tear him limb from limb. Let us paint the walls with his blood.
That is
I
no
guess I
way
can't,
to treat a guest.
What is this? Guards! To me!
Pazienza! He'll have to take risks! Strike dead! Let's meddle with the capo's old trick.
Okay.
Wait for it! Don't fall for false openings!
That's crazy.
Remember the way we took down the Swiss?
Can you see anything in there?
Oh, you pay dearly, Cazzo.
Oh my god, this is so boring. This is such a boring fight.
Get on his blind side. Keep it easy. Wait for it. Don't fall for false opening.
Oh shit.
Ora, go! Now, on him!
Come on. Son of a bitch. Oh, that was a lot.
Where
A
is
lot.
Jacopo?
He knows you come for him, emerging only in darkness to meet with the others.
10 cents is the China equivalent of BlackRock. Oh, that sounds horrible.
Fede dovrebbe dare
We will
conforto.
100% get something in May, June, since Strauss Zelnick said they're going to start marketing in summer 2026 to investors, and if they don't, stock's going to plummet. Yeah, exactly, Knight. I mean, there's a guy called Tom Henderson, and like everybody sucks his cock. They're just like, yeah, like this guy knows what he's talking about, you know. And I don't trust anyone, man. Like I just trust my gut, you know. I'm just like, yo, there's what I believe, and then who the fuck knows whatever Rockstar's doing, you know? Like maybe Rockstar, like who knows? But Tom Henderson was like, yo, they're gonna do it in August. He said that like Rockstar wants to wait for peak summer, which would be like August, and I really don't think so. I really don't think it's gonna be fucking August, you know. But that would be insane. Vice, do you prefer scrambled eggs or fried? I prefer scrambled eggs. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a big scrambled eggs kind of guy, man. I love making it. I actually really, you know, think I make really good scrambled eggs. And I make good eggs in general. Like I used to make sunny side up all the time, or I used to do over easy a lot. You know, over easy. You know, I fuck with over easy a lot, and but I like scrambled eggs more. You play AC games so oddly to me. How do I play them, Euclid? Not the way that you play them. You almost never do stealth. I just end up killing everybody because I initially do stealth to get my assassin kill, and then I like to stay and kill everybody. August feels a little late. August is way too late. Way too late. You know, it's like... Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, June, I think May, June.
Rogue, are you trying to impress the ladies?
Funny how Tom Henderson is the only insider I trust because he said that Rockstar will delay the game to 2026, then May 2026 they came out. I mean, guys, you don't have to be a fucking prophet to predict that GTA would have gotten delayed to 2026, bro. Like, let's be Knight, let's be totally fucking real. You could have seen that shit from a goddamn mile away. Yo, Knight. But I hope you were joking about the whole Crimson Desert thing, man. Like, if you're scared of GTA 6 flopping because of Crimson Desert, bro, I have very mean words for you, and I'm not gonna say it because you have to be out of your fucking mind to actually, like, have that actually be a thought, man. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no way, bro. Just, there's no way. If you have to have a better reason for why you think it's gonna be asked than fucking Crimson Desert, man.
I'll just count it again. God will punish those responsible. Yes, you seem rather rustic for my high-quality goods.
This mighty man, he keeps the poor from the mighty's reach.
May was never really in the cards. Yeah, May was like a dream that, May was like a sweet dream that, no, dude, he explicitly said October, November date at a day after Rockstar said game was delayed. Oh, well. I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, like, it makes the most sense for them to delay it to October, November. Because that's the time to sell a video game. Like, that's literally the best time to sell a video game. And he basically, if he said, okay, well, if you're delaying it, then the only point they could delay it is that time period. No, I was joking. I'm happy about that night. I'm happy.
Ezio,
May 2027 is real.
we found Bernardo Baroncelli.
Ottima
Nah.
notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trouble. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople. But he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed where the rest of us have failed?
I have my ways.
Almost the whole GTA 6 community thought that the May 2026. Yeah, I agree. But I'm saying if you were somebody who believed that it was going to get delayed, then you knew when it was going to get delayed too.
Generally, they're made for swinging at people, yes?
Damn, I literally taunted him to rush me, and I did that. Horrible way to kill somebody. I am built different, imagine he said that. What?
Now where is he from?
Just need to take things one day at a time. He'll get bored, lost, confused, distracted. Killed. It will be okay. And if he does come, if it happens, I keep moving. Never in one place for long. Only how to sleep, when to sleep, where to sleep. The guard tower, perhaps. They'll think me mad. They don't know. I'll pay them, yes. Then what will it matter? All they care about is coin. All anyone cares about is coin. Good for the Brotherhood, good for me. Safer this way, yes. Yes, I'll ask, and then I will be protected. We'll meet when it's time. And I'll leave this place. Free. In time. Wait, what is that? I saw something. Another Legionario come to spy on me. He's here! Help!
Quickly. Quickly, that's a little bit of that stealth for you right there.
You would come.
Where is Jacopo?
So you can do to him what you've done to me?
There is still time for you to clear your conscience.
We gather at the church when a meeting is called.
Mi duole dover giungere a tanto. Requiescat in pace.
You won't run away this time! Shit! He's getting away!
Oh. The assassin in here. If he said that now. Oh, yeah. When the guy was like, how would you do it if everyone else has failed? Because I'm built different. Yeah. How to sleep when sleep sounds like my cat. Alright, guys. This is actually where I'm going to leave it off. Perfect time right here. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Glad I still got to hang out with everybody tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. You know the vibes. But I will actually have to call it. If you guys didn't check out my new video, you know, check it out, give it a like if you can. Anyways, if you guys also didn't like the stream, it really helps me out if you would like it, so that'd be great. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. We're gonna keep playing this shit, try to beat it. And yeah, take care, guys. Peace out, everybody.